What's up, guys? Got a very cool build to show off. I always say that, but they're always very cool, otherwise I wouldn't do them. So this is a strap that I have on one of my watches, and it is the most comfortable strap. It is an Italian leather strap with a built-in bund. Not a lot of people wear buns. I get it, but you got to wear it first, and then you might understand why it's so awesome. So this is done actually out of one piece with so this is one piece of Italian leather, and you've got your Chicago Chicago rivets, is that what those are called? So your canvas here is adjustable, so I adjusted it right up to the watch case. Can't really tell, but the back side of this is just a black caseback, solid caseback with an aged caseback ring. So we've got one of our World War II pilot dials done in brass. I aged it and then sanded it, and then we pipped it. Only done a few of these. This is in a black cerakoted case with a black PVD Atlas bezel, a brown cerakoted crown with the star engraving on here, custom lasered brass bezel insert. You can tell more in person because it's bouncing off a lot of light here. It looks like that's just an aftermarket bezel insert, but that's actually a lasered custom one. There we go. Now you can see it, right? Now you can tell it's not, you know, just one that you pick up from somewhere. Black Vostok 24 handset with a lollipop black seconds hand. This custom one-piece solid Italian leather strap with a black Pre-V buckle on it. And that is the build. This is super comfortable. Bezel on it will turn left, it'll turn right. This is a tension ring bezel. I got it on there nice and tight for you, so it shouldn't move unless you want it to. Automatic mechanical, so you can wind it, wear it, put it in a watch winder, but if it's dead or you're not going to be very active, make sure you wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you back the crown off here. If you need a little bit of space, you can just push this down. Back the crown off until you hear it and hear it and feel it clicking. At that point, you can wind. And a wind is a turn away from you. Turning it towards you doesn't do anything, but it's a lot easier to keep your finger spacing and just go back and forth. If you do this for 4 or 5 seconds before you put it on, even if you're not very active, you'll keep time throughout the day because that'll be mixed with your rotor movement, which you can't quite see, but it's there. If you do it for something closer to 15-20 seconds, you're going to max out your 31-hour power reserve on it. You cannot overwind it, so don't worry about that. So when you're happy with your winding, you're going to pull it to the one and only click, and you can now set your time. It does not have a hacking movement, so it will keep going. And you'll also notice you've got a wobble crown. This deflects lateral pressure from going into the stem and into the movement. So when you're pushing and prying on it, you are not putting any adverse pressure on or anything. Okay, Google, what time is it?
It's 3:04 p.m.
3:04 p.m. When you're good, you're going to push it over, get it out of that time setting, and then wind it down. And that is the build. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. You're able to get those matched up pretty nicely. This will come in a black dial matching custom box. This will come with a bunch of things. You'll have your watch foamer. This is good for glass and metal cleaning. So basically everything here in the center. Non-streaking, non-toxic, non-residue, along with your microfiber that the watch should be wrapped in. It will also come with leather conditioner to keep this strap perfectly soft. If you ever feel that it's not, apply it on both sides, let it soak in, remove any excess. Use a rag or something, don't use a microfiber for that. And then lastly, some fine scratch remover. This is Novus 2 from Amazon, just repackaged. It's like a poly watch. It's for your acrylic glass because you can scratch it. If you do, no big deal. Put a tiny bit of this on it and buff it out using your included matching microfiber. If the scratch is up and down, go left and right, filling the scratch, buff it and haze it out. Actually, haze it out and then buff that out. Do it the opposite way. If it's still there, wait a little bit and come back to it. Make sure that that solidifies before you work on it again. You don't want to remove what you just added in there because you're basically building that back up. And that is the build. This might go in as a mystery box build. I think I've done... How many have I done of these? 4 of this style, but only one that I can think of has had that style band on it. And for reference, here is mine that I wear all the time. So this one is a black cerakoted case with a black bezel and a brass insert, whereas mine is an antique bronze case with a gold bezel and a black and gold insert. Still a distressed dial on it. I have the same style band. Mine is a little bit longer than that one. This one is a little bit shorter off of that. Mine has a little bit more thread here, and it runs down into where it cuts off here. And then I have a different style buckle on mine. He had actually sewn in one of these like heavier duty brass style buckles. And then I like to wear 2 sets of beads with mine. And then I got a black crown on mine with the like chevron style logo on it. So mine is close. This is one of my favorite watches to wear. Super comfortable. And hopefully you feel the same way on yours. So if it's going to you, I think you and I are the only ones that have one of these right now. I've done other of these dials, but not with this strap. And then I have one of these straps left for the next time I do something along these lines, which I like to do them on pilot builds, and I like to do it on these. So this is how that strap looks by itself. So this one has brass hardware. That one had black hardware. So brass hardware on this, you just loosen these up and you can slide them. And buckle goes right on here, so this pops right off. But buckle goes right here. So that is how this looks. But these are super, super, super comfortable. And hope you like it. So once again, if it's going to you, congrats, appreciate you. I'm probably going to put this in as a mystery build, so you might be winning a mystery watch. And I like it almost as much as I like mine. There's parts about this that I like. I like that bezel insert so much. I like the black bezel itself too. I'm not against the gold because it flows well. And I like this antique bronze, so like, but I also like black. I like this style case, but I wanted to do a different style case. So lots of things that I like about this one, and lots of things that I like about that one. So, like I said, I always build them to where when I'm done, it would be something that I would wear. And that's where we're at on it. I built this based off of that one. So it's probably been a year, year and a half since I had this strap. I only got the one. It was just a surprise that he made for me, and I loved it. And I just went ahead and asked them to make me 2 more of them. So similar in style, but slightly different. But overall the same kind of look. So once again, if this is going to you, I appreciate you a ton. And if you need me to build you something custom and unique, reach out and I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.